We've installed Moodle, and here I just want to give a quick overview of just the different parts of Moodle that make it up, because it's not just the code, but there's just a few different parts, and it's good to just have an overview of all those things and how they work together. So of course, on one side we have just the server. So here we have the Moodle source code that is what we cloned from GitHub. And we also have the config.php file, which is separate from the source code and tells Moodle, for example, the database username and password that applies to our setup, but that can be different for everyone, so that's why we need to have it separate from version control. We also have a sitedata folder. So here is where Moodle can actually write some files. It can't write at all to its own source code, so it has a separate folder here where, for example, when a user uploads an image or Moodle wants to write some cache, then it writes it here to a separate sitedata folder. We also have some PHP libraries, and we installed some extensions, so we did all that on the server as well. That's not Moodle specific code, but Moodle uses that to, not reinvent the wheel, but a lot of functions have already been written for us. And of course we installed Apache and nginx. They're both used as the web server to receive and process the requests. On the other side we have the database. So here we set up a MySQL database. You can also use Postgres. And it holds the data in SQL tables. It can be queried. We need a database user that has the right permissions that can read and write. And this is the same user that we put in the config file. So that's kind of how Moodle can get access and talk to the database.